Hello everyone, this is Crazybear with Crazybear's Den, and we're bringing you back to Super Dungeon Explorer Forgotten King. And there was enough mistakes in the last video that as you can see by the board, I have actually backed it up to after he attacked, but before the spawn was destroyed and everything moved. So I want to thank you guys that commented in and let me know that I had mistakes. So I'm just going to kind of go over them right now. So Leor on YouTube let me know that, first of all, I couldn't have focused his burst right here on an empty space to kill those two and deal a point of damage here. I could have only focused it on a monster, so I would have still killed those two, but I would not have done damage to the spawn. Secondly, when I was using fly for the mini boss that had spawned here, fly does not allow you to move through or above dungeon walls, so I still would have had to have respected these dungeon walls here. So I could have flown over the structure and stuff, but I could not have went above the wall, so I would not have been able to reach the Emerald Princess. So I wanted to just address that and get back. So I'm gonna restart from here. So what has happened at this point is my Mistborn Shaman opened the treasure chest, and then he killed these two creatures with his burst. Okay, he the Royal Warden dealt 2 damage to the Salt Pillar, but that's it, not enough to kill it. Okay, which is actually kind of good, because I also forgot to drop the princess coin where that would have went, as well as forgetting about that's probably not the best idea in the world to summon the dungeon boss in the or a mini boss in the first round. Okay, so with all that out of the way, let's pick up from here. So let's go ahead and pull the arcade card gauntlet, and it says spawn, move, and fight. Okay, that would be really terrible if I had more things to spawn. But as it stands, these are the only 2 remaining figures that I have for this spawn, and I don't have any for this one back here that's been activated. So I'm just going to spawn these 2 guys back. So that's kind of ouch, but could be worse. Okay, next is move. So we go in the move order from the book again, which says that it goes, of course, mini bosses or bosses first, then mini bosses, then elite, and then minions. So we're going to move the elite first. And so the first ones we're going to move are these little mist or predators, which are the Mist Hound. Okay, and this is their gang card. Okay, so they get to move 8. So let's move them first. 1, 2, and again, right now, because the card didn't say anything, they're following threat. And the person with the highest threat right now, you guys can see just right here in the corner, I actually put the cards to where you could try to make them to where you could see them and the statuses that they have on them. So the Mistborn Shaman has 3 threat, whereas the Royal Warden only has 2. So they are going after the Mistborn Shaman. So this went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, oops. It can just make it to right here. Okay, and this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he can make it there as well. Okay, so that's not looking too good for my Mistborn Shaman. Next, all the way back here in the background, these are elites as well, which is the Coven Witches. And they can move up to 8 as well. Or no, 6. They only get to move 6, but they fly. So, but again, we have to respect the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so next is going to be the Despair Shrouds, and they're actually elite mobs as well. And they are going to move up. They have a move of 5, but they have a range of either 3 on their own or 5 if they've got 2 or more together and they form their gang. So they're going to actually stop at the edge of their range to hit the Mistborn Shaman. Well, this guy, if he goes up 1, 2, he can hit the Mistborn Shaman. Actually, he can just fly right here. 1, 2, 3, he can hit the Mistborn Shaman. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this guy can hit him. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go there. He can hit the Mistborn Shaman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he can hit him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now he won't be able to. And 1, 2. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. And then finally, these skull bats back here, which are minions, they are actually going to try to head towards their elite. And since their elite are coming to them, I'm going to say that they're smart enough to stick around right here and wait for their elite to come up close to them. Alright, so now we've moved, now we fight. Okay? And again, we fight in the same order. These two predators, the Mist Hounds, are going to attack the Mistborn Shaman. Now, when they're in a gang, which as long as they're 2 tiles or less from each other, or 2 squares or less from each other, then they're considered in a gang. And they have a strength of 4, which means he's going to have to roll 4 stars or more for them not to hit him. So his armor is 2 red dice. So let's get out the red dice here. And he's going to try to roll a 4 or better. He did not do it. So he is going to take 1 wound. And I'm actually going to go to the tokens instead of the heart statues, because the tokens are a little bit easier to see. The next wolf is going to attack him. Let's see if he can roll. Nope, only a 2. So again, he is going to take another wound. It's going to go right here. Yeah. So that's 2 out of 5. That's not looking too good. This Despair Shroud is going to be able to attack. Now, the Despair Shrouds only have an attack of 2. So as long as he rolls 2 or better, he'll block it. Awesome. 4 takes no damage from this one. Let's go with this one next. 3 takes no damage from this one. Let's go with this guy next. 2 again takes no damage. We'll go with this guy. 3, beautiful, takes no damage. And then this guy. 4 takes no damage. Man, why couldn't I have rolled that with the Mist Hounds? That's okay. This guy cannot, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think that will work, but he can attack the warden. So let's have him attack the warden. And he's still in his gang. And the warden only has 3 blue dice as his armor. So let's see. Oh, that was almost. Okay, the warden only got a 1, not enough armor needed. And so the warden is also going to take 1 wound. Okay, and that's the minion phase. Now back to our heroes. And we've got our Emerald Princess has to go this turn because she did not go last turn. And one of our other heroes can go, and I believe we're going to go with the Mistborn Shaman since he has this Witch Wand equipped now. Hopefully he can dole out some damage. And let's see what he can do. So we're going to go with him first. And he's going to use his Outcast Pyre, which is a range of 8 and a burst of 1. So if he hits this guy, it's going to burst out 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it will hit these 3. So let's see if he can hit all 3 of these with 1 attack. That attack would also set them on fire, which causes them a 1 wound during their upkeep. Alright, so to hit the Despair Shroud, he just has to roll 1 star. And so he gets 1 red for his wand and 3 blue for his will. And let's see what he gets. He rolled 1. That's perfect. Guess what? That's a hit because, fortunately for me, the Despair Shrouds have 0 armor. So any hit hits. And because it's a successful hit, 2 hearts pop out, able to heal Mistborn Shaman for 2. So he takes that and pop, he destroys that Despair Shroud, which gets them a treasure. Okay, we're going to put that on the backpack. Sorry, I don't know if I gave you a really good look, but it's a blue chain now. Next, he's going to see if he hits the Predators, which are the 2 Mist Hounds, and they each have 3 hearts, and they only have a armor of 1, so as long as he rolls 2 or better, he'll get the hit there. There we go, 2, there's 3, so he is going to hit this one for 1 health. We're going to put that like right there. And a heart pops out. Well, guess what? He's going to let the Royal Warden heal up on that one. And let's go with the next one, see if the next one hits. It does. Another heart pops out. Nobody needs it. I thought I was in trouble, but the other hound takes a damage 2. And then finally he's going to use his basic action. Oh, and these guys are on fire. I can't forget that. That's very important because that'll give them 1 extra damage in their upkeep. So now they're both on fire. Excellent. Now he's just going to use 1 of his attacks to attack this guy again. And he gets 2. So he does, and he damages him 1 more. That means that Mist Hound is probably going to die. Well, it is going to die on its upkeep, which unfortunately, if they die on their upkeep, we do not get a treasure. That's okay, though. Alright, now it's the Emerald Princess's turn. Now, the Mistborn Shaman could move, and that might be... Oh, yes, because he just took... there's only 5 Wrath tokens in a 3-person game, so it's 2 times the number of heroes minus 1, so 2 times the number of heroes. 3 is 6, minus 1 is 5, and so if they gain more Wrath tokens, then is available, it comes off one of the other heroes. Well, he killed one, so that he's going to take one there, and that's it, because he only destroyed one of them. So he takes one there, so he's definitely got the Wrath, and he might go ahead and use his move to kind of step back a little bit, kind of draw them out. 1, 2, 3, move back here so that these guys can't just all conveniently still hit them. They're all going to have to move forward. Now the Emerald Princess has a move of 6 and 3 action points. So she is going to move over and she's going to take aim and shoot some of these. And you know what? She's actually going to shoot this wolf. 1, 2. She has a range of 8. Wow, man. So she could step back here even. 1, 2. Yeah. Let's see here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's so she has a. She can hit him from here or him, and she's going to take a shot at this guy. And she's just going to use her regular attack, so only 1 action point, and she gets 2 blue and 1 red. So again, she's trying to beat an armor of 1, so all she needs is 2 stars, and she did it. 2 stars. And boom, she kills this guy. He goes over here. Now she is going to take 1 Wrath. She takes it off of him. And we get to draw another treasure card. Or loot card, I mean. I'm saying treasure, but the blue are loot. So an Ogre Mace, that's actually really nice. Well, actually it's not really nice because none of our guys use strength. That's okay though. And so that was 1 shot. The next shot that she's going to take, let's see here, 1, 3, 4, 5. Why not? She's going to shoot at this guy, and all she needs is 1 star for that. And she got 2 and a potion and a heart. It's beautiful. So when a potion pops up on the die, a potion, if you are successful, and this is only on an attack, if you are successful, you actually get another potion. I would also get a heart as well, but everybody's healed up, so that's fine. She destroys this guy. He only has 1 health. And we get to draw another loot card. Loot card. Itty Bitty Wings. That just gives 2 movement. And with her final action, what does she want to do? You know, she's just going to fire again, and she's going to take out this guy right here if she can. She got 2 and a heart, so she does. Boop. Knocks him out. She gains another Wrath. So now she is up to, guys, I forgot to put the 1 on last time. And she gets another piece of loot. Ancient Tome. That's good. Alright. Now, one thing I forgot, got to address here, is that she can only carry 1 potion. Shows on her card, if you look here, how many potions that they can carry. And unfortunately, she can only carry 1. So instead of her taking that potion, it's actually going to go to the Mistborn Shaman, who can carry 2. Okay, that's the end of the round. Now, the round for this turn, and we're going to use our power-up phase, so I can assign these treasure cards, loot cards, to somebody. Now, I have to be respectful of the slots that they take up. So right now, the only slots that are taken are yellow. So this Ogre Mace can only go to 1 person, and that is the Royal Warden. So we're going to equip that to him. Not that he's probably going to be using it, but he could if he wanted to. Actually, with his 3 strength, 3 blue, die strength, a 1 red die strength might make it worthwhile for him to just start clubbing people with the Ogre Mace. Next, the Arcane Tome, giving a will, as you can imagine, is going to go to my Mistborn Shaman since he is slinging around spells. The Chainmail, since my my Emerald Princess, now has the 3 Wrath, which means she is going to be the focus. I'm going to give her the Chainmail. Okay, that's just going to give her a little bit more armor. And finally, the Itty Bitty Wings. If we're going to have the Royal Warden hitting people with the Iron Mace or the Ogre Mace instead of firing at people with his crossbow, then he's going to need to be able to move around the field. So I'm going to give him these Itty Bitty Wings to make his movement just a little bit more fleet. Okay. That's the hero turn. Now it's the console turn. Let's draw our card. Griefer. Huh. Of course. So instead of going over after the one with the most wrath, they're going after one with the least. So I put that armor on the Emerald Princess, assuming that's where they were going, and guess what? They're going after the one with the least, which is our Royal Warden, right here for the picking. So they all get to move 1 and fight 1. So let's move everybody. 1, 2. That wolf is going to move up right there. These Despair Shrouds can attack from 5 away, so they're going to... Oh, ha! On their upkeep, this guy takes 1 more wound because he's on fire, which I believe the upkeep happens right at the beginning of the turn. Yeah, right before I draw the command card, so he would have taken this other. So that's okay. And the Despair Shrouds are actually going to move back a little bit. He's going to move right here. He's going to move right here. Why not? Him right here. Actually, he's going to stay right... No, he's not. Yeah, he's going to move back here because he can still hit him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So that means all 3 are going to be able to hit him. Now our Coven Witches all the way in the back. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see them. But they're going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they're right here by all their skull buddies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as far as they can move. Their minions are staying close to them. But next round, these are going to get... Oh, and the spider, of course, is going to move right there and be blocked by the treasure chest. Alright, now attack. So the wolf is going to attack the warden. The warden has 3 blue armor, and he has got... Oh, there's only 1 wolf, so... Because there's not 2, he doesn't get his gang, so he's only fighting with an attack of 2 stars. So the Royal Warden just has to get 2 or more stars, which he fails to do. So he takes a wound. There, that's just a little bit on camera. Sorry about that. And if you guys don't like the camera angle, or if you guys have a suggestion to get a little bit better camera angle, let me know. Always looking for suggestions like that. Alright, next, these 3 shrouds are going to attack all in a row. So let's go with the first one. Misses. Second one hits, so he takes another wound. Boom. And the third one hits again. So he takes another wound. Okay, so that's 3 wounds this round. And that's it. So back up to the hero's turn. And this time I am going to activate Yeah, you know what? I'm going to activate the Royal Warden, and I'm going to activate the... Well, should I activate the Mistborn, or... Yeah, I'm going to activate the Mistborn and the Royal Warden. So first of all, the Warden is going to hit this guy with his Ogre Mace. So he's trying to beat an armor of 1. He gets 1 red dice and 3 blue dice. And he does it easily. He smites this thing, and guess what? Pfft, kills him. So the wolf is gone. So I'm going to move these off of here. He gets a Wrath token. And we get to draw a loot card. Wizard's Wand. Excellent. Next, he is going to move forward 1, 2 out of his 6, and he's going to try to hit this shroud, which all he needs is 1, which he gets easily. So he kills this shroud, gets another Wrath token, and we get to draw another loot, which is robes. Moves 1 more and is going to use his 3rd action. You know what? Maybe he should heal. Because he is getting all the wrath. You know what? He could take out this guy instead of moving. He stopped right here. He's going to move 1, 2 back, and he is going to use... So he stepped back here, and he is actually going to use Princess Emerald's potion. They can do that. They can use each other's potions, but it comes off of hers, and he's going to use her potion, which allows him to heal 2. Okay, now anytime they use a heal, they also get a Wrath, and he's going to heal 2 of his wounds off of him. Now that leaves her without a potion, but at least it gets him to the point where he can take a couple of hits. Now, my Mistborn Shaman is going to move up. 1, 2, let's see, he has a range of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. He's just going to move right over here. And he is going to hit this guy with his Outcast Pyre, which does his burst 1. So it's actually going to hit everything in a 1 square around that, which includes the spawn and this. So we have the opportunity of actually taking out this spawn, which will summon the mini boss, but we're in a much better position for that here. So because he has the Witch Wand and the Ancient Tome, he gets 2 red, and then he gets 3 for his normal ability. And so let's see what happens here. Okay. So he gets 3, which is enough to hit this guy. He also gets a heart. So a heart pops out. He's going to use that to heal the Royal Warden. And it destroys this guy, gaining us a loot, gaining him 1 wrath. Now he's going to attempt with this guy as well. Easy. 3 and a potion. That potion's actually going to go back to the Emerald Princess. Takes this guy out. Gains another loot and another wrath, so that's coming off of the Emerald Princess. And now for the Salt Pillar, he just needs 2, and he gets it, and 2 more potions. Now that would take him beyond everybody's potion limit. So, no, oh wait, well, I guess he could use, no, it's beyond the potion limit, so it doesn't happen. But this is destroyed. Excellent. When it is destroyed, he gains another, is it 1 wrath or 2 for destroy? Yeah, it's 2. So now he's got 4 of the 5 wrath. Now it spawns a princess token on that spot. It also spawns our mini boss. He's gonna come out right here. Ooh, he looks scary, doesn't he? And he is going to come out ready to attack our poor shaman in our next console turn, which is about to happen. Now, the one thing that I did forget last turn with the Emerald Princess is, if you guys remember, she has Admiral Fuzzy Bottom, and I forgot to have her summon him. And she could have summoned him and used him, but that's alright, she didn't have to, so he is just hanging out in their backpack or something, waiting for her to pull him out. Alright, now is their upkeep or power up phase, so we can now assign all of these to someone. Yes, so the Dirty Penny we are going to give to the Mistborn Shaman, since he's got people coming after him. Okay? Mistborn Shaman. Alright. Our silk gloves give us dexterity, which we know the princess uses. So I am going to pull the chainmail off of her, since we can't, I don't believe we can give it to other people. I believe it has to be discarded once we've equipped it. So it's going to be discarded. She's going to put on the silk gloves. Okay, that sets her up nice. And then we've got the witch robes and the wizard wand. Both of these are okay. Neither of them are really needed. I'm going to go ahead and give the witch robes to a royal. No, actually that doesn't make any sense. He doesn't use will. So we're just going to discard those. They weren't really the treasure that we needed. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is Crazybear signing out. Until next time, play lots of games.